Hi mate, I'm Steve Irwin and this is my wife Terry. I was born on February 22nd, 1962. I lived in Essendon on the outskirts of Melbourne, Australia. I had two sisters, Joy and Mandy.
Hi, I'm Joy. Hi, I'm Nadi.
Me and my family loved animals, especially my parents, Bob and Lynn. My dad collected snakes and crocodiles and was very good and studied reptiles. My family and I loved animals very much. My dad's name was Bob, my mom's name was Lynn. My mom loved cougars and she has one of her own. My dad worked with snakes, collected reptiles, and studied with crocodiles. When I was a child, I have a very big interest in crocodiles. When I grew up, I wanted to be just like my dad. When I was at the age of 9, I caught my first crocodile. I was pretty scared and amazed. My dad said, "When you grow up, son, you're going to be just like me." I didn't believe him. But when I turned 12, I became a pro. Any crocodile that came my way knew it was trouble. For my 6th birthday, I got a scrub python. You see, I named it Fred. I thought Fred would be a very unique name. In 1970, my family and I opened up a wildlife sanctuary called Beer Wild Park. Me and my dad loved working there on the weekends for entertainment and money. I'm pretty ashamed of my education. I didn't go to school as a kid. I mostly stayed at Beer Wild Park working with my dad. When I was a teenager, my dad let me run the whole entire Beer Wild Park by myself. I didn't really have friends most of the time, sadly. Mostly I was with my crocodiles. I graduated at Condra State High School in 1979. When I was a teenager, I had two hobbies, surfing and wildlife. I was very good at them. Terry and I met when I was doing one of my shows at Beer Wild Park. Hi, Terry.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. You're very beautiful.
You're sexy.
Want to marry me?
Why not?
Let's get married.
Yay!
We married.
You made it.
Then on July 24th at night, we had a little girl named Bindi.
My water broke!
Oh my God! She's just gorgeous! Oh, Bindi! I'm naming her Bindi. Why, must you ask? I named her Bindi after the hardest and my favorite crocodile I caught in Africa. In Africa. It was a saltwater crocodile, about 20 feet long and weighing about 200 pounds. Steve and Terry, we both very much loved being family time and always wanted to play and hang with Bindi. Isn't she just precious? When Bindi was 8, she started loving wildlife.
Just like her daddy.
I was in many movies. I was in Dr. Dolittle, Collision Course, An Elephant in Happy Feet, which was one of my favorites. I was the King Lita. And to top it all off, the one and only Crocodile Hunter, which most people know me as. Honey, what was your favorite movie I made?
Well, the penguins are so cute and Happy Feet, but you're just so ugly as that one little guy. But you know what? I like Dr. Dolittle.
Baby, let's keep it PG. Okay. Alright, I was in Ocean's Deadliest. Actually, when I was in Ocean's Deadliest, I actually died trying to make that video. Started Steve Irwin in a conservation foundation and was renamed the Wildlife Warriors Worldwide. That was a planet thing we were trying to do when we save animals that were endangered. Let's say the eagle was one of our number one, and we really needed to help this because one of my number one thing was keeping all the animals, because when I die, I really want my daughter Bindi to discover all the things I discovered.
Doesn't he look?
Born on July 24th, 1998, Bindi was one of my favorite things in the world. Say hi, Bindi.
Hi, I'm Bindi.
Born in Number, Queensland, Australia. I named her after my favorite saltwater crocodile I caught.
I love animals.
She's the presenter of a documentary called Bindi the Jungle
still.
Girl. How do you feel making that show?
I love being a jungle girl. I'm just like my daddy.
Aw, what do you want to do when you grow up?
I want to be a jungle girl or a crocodile hunter just like you.
You will. Practice makes perfect.
Yes, Daddy.
Oh, not the lippies. Oh,
Sorry.
She's precious. In 2008, Bindi got a Daytime Emmy for Outstanding Performer in Children's Series. How do you feel about that, Bindi?
I love getting an Emmy. It meant the world to me.
Her favorite animals were a spider and a snake. How do you feel? Don't only guys like those, Bindi?
I'm a jungle girl. I like all sorts of animals.
Don't snakes scare you, though?
No, I'm not scared of anything. My daddy isn't either. Hi, I'm Mindy Irwin. My father is Steve Irwin, and my mother is Terry Irwin. Just like my mother and father, I loved animals. I loved to go hunting with my father and collect different snakes and spiders. I was homeschooled, and my full name was Mindy Sue Irwin. Since my middle name was Sue, I named my dog after my middle name. My dog's name is Sue. Since my dad died, it's been a very rough and sad time for my mom and I. My dad died from a deadly, deadly stingray sting, right on his chest. I had so much courage that I spoke in front of 5,000 people at my dad's funeral. Since then, everything's been going okay. I have a TV show now on Discovery Kids channel called Bindi the Jungle Girl. A stingray pierced him through his heart. He died in Cairns, Australia. Steve got too close, so it attacked him. He was doing it for a show called Ocean's Deadliest. Steve was trying to catch it, so he couldn't save his life. Everyone will remember him as the crazy crocodile hunter, who was awesome. Steve's funeral had 5,000 people. When the barb pierced his heart, he pulled it out, but he was too late. When the paramedics got there, they tried everything to save him, but there was too much blood already came out. His daughter Bindi also made a speech at his funeral.
There's a lot of things people might not know about me, even my own wife, Terry.
What?
I'm sorry, Terry.
What'd you do?
Well, you'll see on the show. Just keep watching.
Oh.
Well, Terry and I made our own crocodile trap to catch this really big saltwater crocodile named Rex. I swam with the great white shark. People might think it's very scary, but it wasn't. You just gotta be calm with them. Caught my first crocodile at age 9, as I've told you before. Became a pro at catching crocodiles at age 12. For my 6th birthday, got a scrub python, and my parents weren't even scared. In Happy Feet, I played the voice of the leader elephant seal. Got spit in the eyes by the 5 times from the most venomous snakes in the whole world. I almost died, but Terry rushed me to the emergency room, and I had to take all these ointments.
Yes.